We're flying up above a place called Rock City that is high on the banks above the Two Medicine River. Rock City is an erosional remnant of the Virgil sandstone. This is the same sandstone that makes up the white cliffs of the Missouri River. Flying over this formation is beautiful and just makes you want to go down and play. Play near the river and play within those rocks. So let's do just that. Here we are on the Two Medicine River below Rock City. Rock City is up to my left on the skyline, that beautiful spot up there. And what I wanted to look at here was the different environments where different types of sedimentary rocks are deposited. So as we look around this area down here to my left, we have very slow moving water, which would deposit mud-sized material, turn that into shale. Then we speed up a little bit along the edges, we get sand-sized material, turning it into sandstone. And then we have all this jumble of material likely deposited during a flood, and that gives us a conglomerate when this material is buried and compressed into a rock. So the speed of the water really controls the deposit that you're going to get. And you can increase the speed by having a steeper slope or, of course, adding more water in a flood stage. So this is how, in very small areas, you see different types of rock, different types of sedimentary rock with different grain sizes, which then in a place like Rock City controls how it erodes. It's always fun to do this, but especially in a beautiful spot like this on the Two Medicine River. Here we are at Rock City. Is there a better place for a geology? I don't know about that. What we have is the erosion of a sandstone layer. So all of this material is sandstone. But what you'll notice is at the top of this layer in front of me, there's a darker, coarser grained sandstone that's a little more resistant to erosion. So imagine this whole layer being here, and then if you punch through that upper layer, you're going to be more easily able to erode what's below it. If you look down at my feet and across at that level, 3-4 feet off the ground, you'll see another darker layer that's more resistant. So while all of this looks very random, it is controlled by these more resistant layers. If erosion is able to punch through, you can create a pillar. If not, you'd have a flat surface with that resistance layer on top of it. So as we cruise around this area, think about that. While it looks random, it is organized by erosion through that upper layer. What a cool place. Let's take a walk around Rock City. We're walking through a field of what we call hoodoos. Like I mentioned, hoodoos are formed by having more resistant rock on top of a less resistant layer. The resistant rock, or the cap rock, keeps the layer below it from eroding away. In this environment, rain, wind, and water are the main contributors to erosion. Water is especially powerful when it turns to ice and expands, breaking the rock apart. It is so much fun to walk around this area and look at the shapes of that these rocks take. What you start to see is the shapes are sometimes controlled by the layering in the rock, little differences in layering making big differences in the shapes. But at times they look like faces. So let's keep walking and see if we can make some friends. When you get well above Rock City, it takes on an interesting pattern. Look down. What does that look like? Is it the pattern controlled by anything in the rocks? Anything due to the geology? Or is it just random natural process? Rock City. What a great Montana geosite.